that time of the week where I come to you and we talk about your future, knowing that anything I see can be changed. Having a psychic just can help you see what is in the future and what you can change. If it couldn't be changed, I could not pick it up. So the power always begins and ends in you. So always look for the good in everything. And what doesn't support you, find a way to make it work. Um, so come on in now. Give me your name and age. Give me your question, and we will take it from there. Yes, we're into March. Did you look at the Marches? Uh, Marches. Uh, the Marches. Hold on. Did you look at March's calendar for this year? This month. I posted it. I'm going to read it to you for a second here. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I should have had this ready. You know what? I don't get a lot of things ready like I should. Let's go down here. All right, there I am looking, scrolling. Oh, by the way, did you see 4 ways to heal from validation seeking? You know, we're always seeking validation from other people. The one of it is to ignore social media. Think of for yourself, connect with your values, and know your worth. That's 4 ways to heal from validation seeking. You know, there are people who don't like me. That's their issue. They don't know me. So here's March's calendar. March is the month of movement. As winter moves into spring, we can move from the limits of the past into the future. Our biggest limits start between the ears and live there as long as we give them attention and space. It's actually much rougher to, to stand in our emotional, physical, and spiritual limits than it is to take the power within and move forward, letting go of the past. Our subconscious mind stays with the limits of the past, believing they are real. Our conscious mind is where our power, acceptance, or denial. So take the power to move out of the past into a new thought system that can replace the limiting thoughts of our mind. So when the old thoughts erupt in our mind, let us all move through them and stand in the consciousness of the now. Validate this moment, not the past. And the affirmation is I move through the thoughts that no longer support me in my supportive thoughts. Huh? All right. So this is the month we move forward. This is the month when we look at our past and say it doesn't belong to now. So it's always very important to look forward, not in the rear view mirror. Oftentimes people look in the rear view mirror with their relationships, not giving the other person a chance to be better, to be happier, things like that. So we want to work on that. Hello, guys. We're ready to go. Hello, Danny. Danny, I am going to tell you unexpected money coming uh, at your doorstep on, from the South within 2 months, bringing you a lot of fun, a lot of gossip, a lot of BS. Just enjoy that immensely. Um, and it's important. Danny, you have great intuition. You know when there's BS, so don't let it take over. Okay. Okay. Hello, Olivia. Anything new for you? Every day's a new day. Every day's a new opportunity. And every moment is a new moment. So, yes, anything new for you. But I am going to tell you there seems to be money you don't expect to see coming your way within 6 months. Just don't forget that. And don't forget our 10%. Hello, Anna. Should I consider, hold on. Should I consider, hold on, a career change? And are my children in the future? Are children in my future? Honey, you're 41. There will be children that will call you mom. How they come, I'm not sure I'm getting them. yet, but I do believe you'll bear a child. Um, and it's not time for a job change. You are where you belong to be, so just be aware of that. Um, Let me also tell you the children that you will be involved in chose you before they chose life. It's part of their divine plan. And you are a natural mother figure to people who don't have a mother figure they can trust. So just be alert to that. Hello, Jenny. Granddaughter, sex of the baby. Great question. I hate that question though, Jenny. Ask me why. Um, okay, I hear you asking. The reason is I'm 100% wrong when I do the babies. Either I'm right or I'm wrong. There's no middle ground. I like to think I'm about 85% right. But with picking out the sex of a baby, right or wrong, no middle ground. It does seem like a boy. You did not say your granddaughter's name. How exciting! How exciting to bring in a new life, and you're going to be amazing great grandmother. Amazing great grandmother. Hello, Mary. Mary, first of all, Moni, I do feel this summer has a lot of great trips for you, unplanned trips that are quite fun. You might as well plan on that. There will be two of them, one west and one south. The west has new experiences that you've never had. The one south has a lot of people you haven't seen before, all feeling good, all sounding good. Um, just be aware of that. Okay. Next, we're going to Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, you're wonderful too. You know, whatever you see in another, you see in ourselves. So definitely see you as being wonderful. I am going to tell you, somebody's going to be asking you questions about a family member. And I want you just to say, you know, my psychic said I shouldn't be answering it. Okay? Where's my cross? Good Lord. There it is. Okay. So do your necklaces get caught up all night? All right. So Cheryl, someone's going to be asking you questions you don't want to answer. Just be aware of that. Oh my God, Nancy, I can't tell you one happy thing. Are you looking for happy things? Because whatever you look for, you'll find. I don't know, Nancy, that you realize how much you're loved, how much you're treasured. So the things that I have coming for you is that there will be reunions this coming year. Um, One of them will be healing the past, not by what they're saying, but what you're learning from them. So just be alert to that. Okay? Um, just be alert to that. Hello, Shelley. Shelley, the relation, there is someone who you will have a fun relationship with by the end of the year. You do know them. It's going to be rather fun. And there also seems to be some trips with the partner of another sex. I like that. I like that. Um, let's go on down now. We're done with Phil. Let's go to Sherry. Anything new? How about weight loss and health improvements ahead for you? Just plan on that. You're going to feel better this year than you have for the past 3 years. I like that. Don't argue. Don't argue. There's my Sue Cole, but usually you're on Twitter, aren't you? But today you're on Facebook. Very interesting. Would always be, how are you? I'm great. Do you see anything new for me? Please and thank you. First of all, I love the please. I love the thank you. Actually, whatever we give thanks for draws that same experience to us. Whatever we do that we're grateful for and we give thanks, we draw it to us. But so you didn't put your age there. And you're a repeater, so that's a little poopy. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to be standing in somebody else's home. You're going to hear something that is completely bogus, that will bring you a lot of smiles. I love that a lot. I love that a lot. Hello, Nancy Bell. Thank you. You are positive. It doesn't help to be anything but positive. You look for the good in everything, as it says on the bottom of my below. The past has no power. The future is changeable. The power is in the moment, and to look for the good in everything. Here I am using a walker because of a fall. Um, I thank God for the walker. I mean, seriously, our medicine in this country is amazing. So look for the good in everything. And it might be hard, but it's important to do it. Destiny, hello, you're not shooting your arrows today, and you've shared. Thank you for sharing. I'm a little far behind on the sharing, but I'll get on it. Trust me, I will. Destiny, there is a communication with a Michael that I want you to be aware of. Not exactly trustworthy, but Michael might be a last name. So just be alert. Question to Michael. Shelley, you're so great. Thank you. I adore doing this. I do it on Wednesday and Saturday. Saturdays seem to be slower, but we'll work on it. We'll work on it. Lori, what's in store for you? How about if I said a reunion on your doorstep that's unplanned? This is before August. Somebody you haven't seen for decades, you're going to have to feed. You're going to be laughing so hard you feel like wetting your pants. It's a great time, don't argue. Great time, don't argue. And Holly, you're next. Holly, I am going to tell you, unplanned money is coming your way. Don't argue, I'm liking that. Unplanned money is coming your way before the end of the year. Also, a trip to Texas, I believe. A trip south, that'll be a lot of fun. Don't argue with that. Also, somebody's going to say you owe money you don't. So sometimes, Holly, you worry a little too much about money. I want you to stop that. I want you to know that God is your support. Money goes in, money goes out. So, yeah, it's always a constant. But I want you to be aware that it is fluid. So, the debt you have today is not the debt you'll have tomorrow. Just be aware of that. And hello, Mary. Oh, we've already done you. Thank you. I'm glad you're there. Oh my God, there's Marilee David. Hello, beautiful. I need your age. I don't recall seeing your name before. So come on back and put your age up there. Hello, Allison. Allison, there is going to be someone who's going to be accusing a friend of something they didn't do. You want to hang up the phone and just say, my psychic said not to pay attention to it. Also, there is going to be a phone call asking you questions about a family member. You're going to want to hang up. Actually, be very careful about any calls on the phone. There seems to be a little deceit and something else. So, Marilee, you're 65. How about if I tell you that there is going to be a new friend that you meet through some form of structured lessons this year? Also, there will be a reunion, a family reunion that will have someone you haven't seen for decades. Feel really good about that. Marilee, this is a good year for you. You be ready for it. And expect it, honey. All right, Cynthia. Well, if you want to be depressed, you have a right to be depressed. Although I must tell you, nobody wants to be around a depressed person. Nobody wants to look at things in a negative way. So if you're depressed, you feel alone. That's because you're choosing to look at things you don't have, not at things you do have. So, honey, I'm going to ask you to start stepping into the attitude of gratitude, Cynthia, and start looking for the things you do have, not at what you don't have. You have so much more than so many others. You need to be grateful for that. I am going to tell you also, though, that there is going to be an unplanned reunion in a public place within 30 days. Just be aware of that. Also, there is going to be for you someone who's going to be saying something nasty about someone you care about. You're going to want to ignore that completely. And yes, it is true. Fun and laughter in another's home with stories about the past that are greatly exaggerated. So just be aware of that. Hello, Michelle. Will I stay at my current job for right now? For right now. I do feel a job change within 10 months. So just be aware of that. I am going to tell you the job change in 10 months is relatively with what you're doing. It'll be just an addition and it will be financially supportive. So I feel very good about that. Also, I'm going to tell you there seems to be a health issue that's coming up with a family member. The whole thing's going to be okay. Just put God there. Just put God there. Hello, Jessica. Jessica, wonderful seeing you here. Jessica, there is going to be someone that is going to be telling you stories about an old friend, and this old friend is going to be telling you stories about an old friend, wanting you to be involved with the old friend. We don't want to do that. That's just too much drama. Jessica, you have a tendency not to walk away from drama, and there's always drama around, always drama around. But we need to learn to walk away. Need to learn to walk away. And there's my Katie. Hello, beautiful woman. First of all, before I tell you about your future, I want you to kiss your family members for me. You have all boys. I just got to tell you, nothing is exciting as boys. But anyway, let's go back to you. There seems to be some paperwork that you're not doing that's going to be a little bit of a problem. So check paperwork. You are the organizer in that household, but sometimes you spread yourself too thin, like go in too many directions at one time. You might want to refocus and check the paperwork. Also, there is a little bit of a plumbing issue that is coming forward. Nothing major, but I think maybe one of the boys are putting something in the toilet that doesn't belong there. Might want to remind them it's not a basketball rim. Okay, I am glad all of you came today. It has been an honor and a treasure doing all of you. The question is, are you my Facebook friend? Are you my Twitter friend? Are you my, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram? I put a positive intention out every day. But here's what I hope you all like that March. And that's something I'm working on, moving into the future. Okay, moving into the future. And if you noticed last time I was on air, I couldn't get my picture there. Heck if I know. And it's all because I didn't reboot. Isn't that interesting? When things are a struggle in life, oftentimes we just got to reboot, take a new look. So all the people that came that I wasn't there, I gave what I give like in a bar, a little quickie. So here's the last one I'm going to read. Are you ready? Your entire life can really change in a year. Actually, it can change in a day. In a day. You just got to love yourself enough to know you deserve more, be brave enough to demand more, and be disciplined enough to actually work for more. Life is about being in the moment and living fully. One other thing, life doesn't allow for us to go back and fix what we have done wrong in the past, but it does allow for us to live each day better than our last. All we can hope is each day to be better than yesterday. And we are if we choose to be. Look for the good in yourself, because if you can't find the good in yourself, nobody else will find it in you. By the way, Samantha, there is going to be somebody who's going to say you owe money. You don't. By the way, didn't you order a reading and didn't I send you the instruction? And how come you haven't come back? We'll talk about that later. God bless you all for being here. I'll be back on Wednesday. Whatever you do, live long and prosper. And remember, God has your back.